there's no time for the military to rest, because we've got a lost adventurer finally wandered here. A being which was a brave adventurer. However, a lot of time passed. At first he lost his hope, then he lost his mind, then the darkness claimed his soul. Some unknown force makes them to find each other underground, however. They cannot marvel this union. They cannot feel anything. They just roam around moaning and bumping into walls. He doesn't have any gear except dead rotten flies, but that's enough to kill everybody, in my opinion. So we're going to sick 3 groups of military on him. Charge! And the dogs charge after him, and that's Z-Hall 2. The war dogs latch on him, begin biting him. Flies fly away. The lost adventurer is nauseous in extreme pain. The dog bites and tears out a chunk of rotten flesh from his abdomen. His guts spill onto the ground. But he is unaware of it. He's basically just a walking zombie. He's unconscious. Hurry up, dogs. Finish him off before he regains consciousness. Somebody died. A stray cougar has suffocated. Its throat ate away by the flies. Its lungs filled with the fluid. And here comes 486, trying to run past. You better be quick, 486. And looks like the war dogs killed it. Oh well. We'll let them go back on their way then. Metal Slime 2 has finally succumbed to infection. He was wallowing around in the kennels for some reason, trying to sleep in the corner. We could never convince him to go back into his room, or to even go to the hospital. So that's where he dies, over in the cages with the dogs. It's currently 19th Malachite 325 Midsummer. We have 28 dwarfs here. No sign of new migrants on the way. And I'm coming down with 2 options. Either we just continue to wait for new migrants and hope we can get them inside through the siege, or where is that button? Or we mine out and try to dig all the way down through this and see how far it goes. See how much metal we've got there. I'm still deciding, trying to figure out which path I want to take. Those are the 2 paths I'm being given. Because we're just slowly withering away right now, one at a time. Well, over at the shrine, looks like we might have a showdown. Pasakoi 2 was training in there, and I switched him to active duty. There are a bunch of ghouls that have spawned over here. And if they come in here and try to mess with our metal extractors, I think he'll run defense for him. Ghouls are fighting, killing dogs up there. I just don't want to send Pasquale out there all on his own just yet, in case they manage to surround and overpower him. No, I have no idea where the rest of his squad is. We have struck a gold opal somewhere. I don't think I'm mining anywhere. Somebody, probably a cat, exploring. The ghouls are just hanging out on the edge of the map here. If someone else from the military does run over here, we'll send Pasakoi up there as well to help out. The ghouls see the war mastiff and charge after it, blocking it from getting to the shrine, and they strike it down easily. Don't tell me you're the only one that is in your squad. No, I saw somebody coming. It's like, I know each squad should have 5 people. You've got Max Red in there. He's got a bunch of silver armor on, it looks like, and a sword, and he's hungry. What am I doing being called out on duty? This is an outrage. So, the granite polish. We will tell them to come stand up here, and they can all try to dive in together. Where's Pasakoi? He leaves the shrine and charges at the ghoul. The sword dwarf slashes the ghoul in the right lower leg, fracturing the bone, tearing it. The ghoul falls over and passes out. The ghouls surround the sword dwarf, but he rolls backwards. And over there, looks like 2 of them have jumped on Max Red. The ghoul scratches the farmhand in the right upper leg, bruising the muscle. The ghoul falls over. The farmhand strikes down the ghouls. Let's see how they're doing. on this screen. Max Red, you're dizzy, nauseous, fever, hungry. The ghouls managed to bite you a few times. Pasakoi 2, you've been bit in the skull. Your ear is dangling by just a small thread. Hang on, Max Red, Pasakoi's coming. The ghoul has you pinned down to the ground. It's biting you, drooling on you, getting drool in your mouth, drool in your eyes, drool everywhere. You're dizzy, nauseous, fever, but you're still hungry. The gargoyle strangles the war dog. So while they're fighting up there, there's fighting going on the roof of our residential building. Maybe. Actually, where is that fighting going on at? Max Red is fighting, or vomiting. That's not it. Gargoyle is fighting. Right there out in the open, in the courtyard. Hurry up! Dogs, get him! The war mastiff shakes the gargoyle around. They surround the beast, and it'll take them another, who knows, probably 2-3 minutes to kill that thing. So, it is 25th Galena, 325 late summer, and we're just still, we're dealing with the wildlife in the caverns. Still extracting the metal from the adamantine blocks down there, and trying to decide what our next course of action is going to be. Well, and a bit of good news, it seems we have a mood on our hands. Jake Dog 2, the vampire slayer, is taken by a mood, and he's right there. He had just got done fishing and caught the largest fish of his life, and now he wants to make something. So he claims a clother's workshop. Use all the silk you want. Besides that, let's see what else we got going on. Hospital is pretty much cleared out. Looks like Alla is there setting bones. Blind Chaos, you're the one that's being worked on. You've got no health problems, but your left floating rib is smashed apart and needs setting. Other than that, we've got all the dwarves back on their feet. Trying to think what else we're doing around here. I'm still just waiting on everything to get caught up. Military is training, we're still extracting metal, still just killing wildlife, so we'll see what Jake Dog here makes us. Okay, well I think it's time to try and break this siege out here. I've got all of our military enabled and set to be stationed on the top of the roof right here. So they're all going to gather and form up. Not all of them are too happy about being called into such a mission, but it's kind of our last stand right now. Let's see how many groups we have to deal with out here. Looks like there's the Axe Lord. He's running around out there. Hella Gold Hill. He's chasing the stray horse calves that get let loose, I guess, or are breeding out there. Couple Nord Hammermen. I think they can sense the battle on the way. They're moving into position. Nobody down along here. Do we still have orcs? The gelatinous cube is fighting. He is fighting Pasakoi. I've never seen a gelatinous cube before. It is a transparent ooze composed of mindless, gelatinous matter in the shape of a cube. They slide through dungeon corridors, absorbing everything in their path, digesting everything organic and secreting non-digestible matter in their wake. Contact with their exterior can result in a paralyzing shock and rotting of flesh, after which cubes will proceed to slowly digest their stunned and helpless prey. Its body is broken, its body is cut open, and its central knot ooze is gone. So fight on, Pasakoi. You're not hurt at all, and you've got a whole bunch of leather armor on. You haven't taken up the heed to buy or to equip the metal armor that we've made. Your sword swings through and over the cube, slicing it, and it just kind of reforms on itself. Black Mage 1 has suffocated in the caverns. So we've got a gelatinous cube in the caverns, causing grief, it appears. Pasakoi is still fighting. I guess you'll get some good skill. Let's see what the chat menu says. Sword's Dwarf strikes the gelatinous cube in the body, but the attack glances away. The shot just continues to glance through it. It's almost like cutting through air. And there's Hippo Man. He's extracting metal strands. He's continuing the good fight while everyone else gets ready to go fight on the surface. Let's see. That's not everybody. War Dog has suffocated. Sword's Dwarf is still fighting to the gelatinous cube down there. Gets knocked down and stands back up. While he's fighting down there and the military is stationed there, I'm going to try and get someone to come mine out that section of the wall. Because that's where I want the enemies to come through. I think we'll get Hippo Man. Hippo Man, cancel all the extracting. We don't need it right now. A War Mastiff succumbs. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to kill the gelatinous cube down there. He is still fighting it. He strikes it in the body. Run away, Pasakoi. The central knot is completely gone, but you're unable to kill it. It won't bleed out, will it? Run, Pasakoi, run. Yeah, I'm guessing he can't kill that. And Max Red has suffocated. He must have been there fighting it too. Was that Miasma? Yeah. Pasakoi, let's remove you from the military then, because you're wasting time. Just get out of there. Go. Run away, Pasakoi. You turn into a bower. And the gelatinous cube makes his way. There's more gelatinous cubes. There's another one there. The caverns are gonna kill us. And Hippo Man, quit that. Cancel that job. We'll wait for someone to come up here and mine this out, I guess, then. Maybe if Pasakoi gets by the cubes, he can reform and meet up with the military. Until then, how many stray war dogs do we have running around? Just one? Lepios got one. I think everybody should have an animal. Some people have more than one. MRI Pope, you don't have one. There you go. So it is 23rd Limestone, early autumn, and somebody has taken the call to come mine that out. Stand your ground, men. When the enemy comes around the bend, don't back down. Pasakoi is still running. Variax is running from the gelatinous cube. Looks like the dire wolf is showing up, and here comes Hippo Man. He's like, oh, I hate all of you. I'm tired of taking care of you and doing all your dirty work. Jake Dog begins a mysterious construction as the battle rages overhead. The Dungeon Lord is fighting the gelatinous cube. I guess we need to take Variax out of the military too. All of you in that squad, just leave. Put your weapons down and run away from the cubes. The cube jumps to the side as the War Mastiff attacks it. And Hippo Man's got the top wall mined open. And the gelatinous cube is trying to eat the War Mastiff, trying to devour it. It rolls over the body and absorbs it in. Run, Hippo Man, run back to whatever you were doing. We're just going to leave the military up here. Actually, A, B, C, D, and E. I want you all to be stationed a little bit closer over here. I don't want the enemy being able to squeeze by that easy and go straight down the stairs. The War Mastiff charges out for some crazy reason. Okay. You better stay with your master. Where are you at, siege parties? I know you've been waiting for this for years. Most of them are gone. They don't want to come to the party. There they are up there. I guess then we'll just wait for them to show up. It's currently 26 limestone, 325 early autumn, and now I'm debating whether I should charge them or just let them come to us.